Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick video on my blind buy success and fails, because as you know, I've been blind buying a lot of perfumes. For those who don't know what blind buying is, it just means I've probably read the notes on the internet or I've seen reviews and we buy the perfume and we haven't even smelled it. I was intrigued and I bought the perfume. Always watch my videos straight through, because at the beginning I might speak about something that you know of, and then later down somewhere in there's like a gem. So I have about 11 perfumes here. You've seen about 6 of them on the channel already, but I'm gonna kind of make it quick on the ones that you've already seen. I have 5 new ones, one of which I haven't even opened yet. I'm gonna start off with one that you haven't seen. Hold on. So this one is Shiseido Zen. So the box looks like that, just a little bit of gold and white. And I only ordered this in a 30 ml, and then I kind of put this up on my eBay to sell it so that I can get a bigger one. I will actually leave my eBay account details down below as well, like my username, so you guys can find it and shop stuff from my eBay as well. Someone commented that on my previous video and I was like, why didn't I think of that? So yeah, that's how it looks, like all see-through, and then like, you know, like that. And this particular one is a citrus floral. I really like this. It's like, it's crisp. Oh, there's some stuff in my nails. Can't be talking to y'all with dirty nails. I don't want anyone thinking I'm dirty, but you know, I was doing my makeup, so you know, makeup gets under your nails. Has like a gold plate around here. I think the packaging is really nice. The scent is sophisticated. I think it is a beautiful, sophisticated citrus floral. I'm not a big fan of citrus. They don't tend to last long and they just burst with all that zesty goodness and then disappears. But I figured I do need some citrus ones in my collection, like, because it's summertime and it's not all the time I'm gonna want to smell sweet and edible. I mean, you know, I know I look it, but that's not all I want to offer, you know. So not only is this beautiful for going out and it could be a nice daytime date, but I think it is for the office, but it's sophistication. I'm sure this probably has bergamot in there or lime, something of that sort, because I can smell something that's crisp, but at the same time it's not just dry. But from what I remember though, from the notes, there is pineapple in there, and I think that cuts the sharp edge of just having bergamot on the top. I think this is beautiful. This is not something that is gonna, like, you know, invite your boss in to smell your neck or anything, which is what you don't want, obviously. So it's not distracting, but it literally would stand out with a woman in her suit or a woman in her blazer, a woman in her heels, a woman in the office. I can't particularly say that it's lasted much longer than 3 hours until it becomes a skin scent, but you tend to find that with a lot of citrus perfumes. I actually heard of this from Demi Rawlings, but a few other people do have it on YouTube. I think this is beautiful. I think Demi said she compared this to Coco Mad. I think a lot of people actually compare this to that, but they said that they enjoyed this better because Coco Mad was a little bit too crisp, too sharp for them. In the middle notes, it has your floral again, but it's mixed in with an apple, red apple to be specific. Then it ends off with some woodsy notes, and it even includes musk. It doesn't dry down powdery on my skin or anything, and to me it kind of stays pretty linear, so whatever I kind of smelled at the top kind of stays throughout. It's zesty and crisp, but it's a little bit balanced. I really think this smells expensive. It smells classy. It's not overbearing. I really like this. I really like this. The other one I'm gonna mention, I'm just gonna put a little clip here because I've sold this. This is Rose Extase by Nina Ricci, and this is a nice perfume. I've mentioned this one before. The bottle is pretty, the scent is pretty, but it is so similar to Delina from Perfumes de Marly. And because I'm not a big fan of Delina, that's why I wasn't a big fan of this. As I mentioned in the video that this was showcased in, is if you don't want to spend all that money, you can buy this one because it dries down very similar to Delina. Obviously, we know if you want a perfume that bad, you're gonna go and buy it. Something about feeling like you're wearing the authentic thing makes you feel expensive instead of trying to buy a copycat to it. So that one, it's a pass, but it wasn't a wow for me, so I sold it. The next perfume that I'm gonna mention is also from Nina Ricci. Gonna put a little clip up here. I never spoke about this one on my channel. This one is Rose Absolue. I was looking for an oud perfume. I don't feel like I got along well with ouds, because if your nose is not mature enough, you're not getting into like a sophisticated taste of perfumes. I think ouds can be a bit like, why would I want to smell like that? Because it's like smoky. I saw this black one and I read up the notes and I was just like, it has oud in there and vanilla and stuff. This might be pretty nice. I would say it's a very wearable oud. I feel like even though Shagaf oud smells so nice, like I like it, I don't think that people that aren't used to ouds might really love it. That one might be still a little bit strong for you. I think if you really want to start off with an oud, I do think the Rose Absolute is a good start. It's subtle, it's smoky, but like on a scale of 1 to 10, it's like 3. So it just gives you a hint of smoke. I think it could be good to layer with other perfumes if I probably didn't think my perfume had enough depth or, you know, smokiness to it. I would add that, but I didn't want to just keep that perfume just to use it for layering. I'm funny, like I like perfumes that hit me with something. Like I either like it or I don't like it, but I want it to be evident that I'm wearing something. I don't want something super subtle unless it's a bed scent, then that's fine. But for my going out perfumes and what I was looking for, that just didn't give it to me. It didn't tickle my fancy and it didn't rock my boat, so I had to get rid of it and make way for other perfumes. I hope my light didn't like dip in. It seems like it got brighter to me just now. The next perfume I'm gonna mention, which you've probably seen once on my channel and then never again, and you know what that means, that it was a fail, and that's this. This is already up on my eBay to be sold as well. This is Kayali Deja Vu. This is a nice scent, but it gives me the same thing. It's like soft. It's very soft, and I think for £67 you better give me something. And that's the problem I have with all the Kayali perfumes except one, which is my elixir. I love my elixir. I love it, love it, love it. If you haven't tried it, you need to try it because it is a beautiful floral. Okay, but let's get back to this one. This one is like a kind of vanilla floral, but for it to be named Deja Vu White Flower, I thought that I would be smelling more floral in this, and it's kind of overpowered by vanilla, and it doesn't project. There is no flower in this that stands out to my nose. It's nice, but I don't want to spray a perfume on me and immediately it is a skin scent. It smells like a skin scent straight from the bottle. I don't even think if someone was all up in your neck that they would smell this perfume on you. That's how soft it is. Like you're like, this smells nice, but it doesn't do anything for me. I sold my vanilla one as well. So MJ, I'm on your bandwagon as well. MJ sold hers. I was all an advocate for the Kayali vanilla. I was all like, oh yeah, go Kayali vanilla. I like it. The scent is nice, brown sugar, but it's the same thing. It's weak. It's weak, it's too soft, it doesn't project. Cool. Okay, MJ, you win. Okay? Yes, if I had gotten it in my hair, I would smell it in the wind. I don't know if maybe winter time it's better. I don't know if it's because it's warmer now, it's not projecting or something. Maybe it does better in the colder weather, but I guess I won't find out again because I've sold it. The only perfume that is strong in their line and is like a standalone perfume is the elixir. I believe the other perfumes have to be layered with others, but it's so weak that even when you layer it with other perfumes, I don't feel like it made a difference to it. You want a perfume that when you mix them together with something else, it does something. I do know that there are some people that don't like strong perfumes. This one is nice, subtle, sophisticated, feminine kind of perfumes, but for the price tag, I think you can get a lot of other perfumes that do the job. I wouldn't recommend this for the price. For the scent, it's alright, but not for the price. The next one that you haven't seen on my channel is this one called Choco Musk. Choco Musk? I think it's Choco Musk because it's spelled like chocolate, but no let is at the end. So it's just Choco. Yeah, I don't know, but that's how I'm gonna pronounce it. And I saw this on Gabby Loves Perfumes video. So I was actually looking for a chocolate scent. I decided to go with this when I clicked on her link and saw that it was cheap. So the bottle looks like this, and it smells like cocoa powder. So it doesn't smell like chocolate, and I guess that's why they call it Choco or cocoa, whatever. I want a perfume that I can layer other perfumes with chocolate. A lot of perfumes don't really come just chocolate, or if they include it in there as their notes, it's not usually enough, and sometimes I want to smell like chocolate. Okay, I actually wore this to bed the other night, and I think I woke up and still smell a little bit of chocolate. I wouldn't recommend wearing this on its own, but I mean, you can if you want to. I think it has a little orange in there as well, whereas I think like Be Layered Geneva chocolate is just straight up chocolate. This one has the chocolate and the vanilla, so it's nice. I wouldn't wear it by itself, but it's nice. I'm gonna mention another one that you ain't heard of. Okay, it comes like this. This is by Queen Latifah. Looks like that. This was recommended by Deborah Day. I actually watched her video and I just was obsessed with her description of this perfume, and I decided, let me get it and see what it's all about. And because it's discontinued, I wanted to feel special. I wanted to feel like I have a perfume that you can't get. Okay, no, that's very petty, I'm sorry. So that's this. The bottle looks cute. I didn't love it at first, and smelling it now from the bottle, I'm like, wait a minute. I don't love it, unfortunately. I don't think that it smells bad at all, but it's a little softer than I thought. Maybe I'm just someone that really loves strong perfumes. And I'm gonna read out some of the notes too, because the notes came off like pretty interesting. So it says it has bergamot and orange in the top, but in the middle it says it has cognac and rose and jasmine. In the end it levels off with vanilla, tonka bean, and sandalwood. So I just read that out just so people that are like really into frags can kind of understand why I went for it, because it's woodsy, but that cognac drew me in, and then it had vanilla, so I was just like And then it also says that it has incense. It's just that it's too soft. I feel like if this was amplified, I would really love this. But for me, it's just not, it doesn't hit me. It doesn't make me go, oh my gosh, what is that smell? It is subtle. I think it's the sex appeal for a woman that is a little prude. So she wants to be sexy and stuff, but she doesn't necessarily want to command attention. She wants you to smell that or sense that when you are near her, but it's not an attention grabber for me. And I'm a bit of an attention grabber, honey, so I sound so bad. But no, seriously, I want you to smell it. But this for me is a little too subtle. But I can see how a sophisticated woman would still like this. But for me, this doesn't give me that come hither kind of scent, okay? I want you to see me. You need to smell me. The only thing you must do is not hear me from a mile away, okay? I'm not gonna be loud. I'm not gonna be loud, but my perfume is gonna speak for me. And this one just ain't speaking for me. It ain't speaking up. You ain't speaking up for me. You kind of whispering and batting your eyelids, and that's cute and whatever, but I need you to talk that talk, okay? That's my only issue with that. So it's not a fail, but it's a pass. I'm gonna rush through these last three so that I can give you my grand finale of one that I haven't opened, but the price tag, honey, it deserved to be held for last so that I can see if it was worth it. Ooh, y'all gonna see if it ain't worth it, but I have nobody to blame. Do I have anyone to blame? A subscriber recommended it to me, but we can get to that in a minute, okay? Okay, so I've spoken about this already. I think probably only twice. Floral, fresh, feminine, girly, but not young, playful girly, just exuding femininity. And for the price tag, you need to get your hands on this. And I told you that Janae is the one that raves about this one, and she made me buy this, and I don't regret this at all. The only time I wouldn't wear this is just if I really don't feel like being fruity, and I'd wear something like a straight up floral, like my Flora Botanica, which I love. I slept in that last night, oh my god. But no, I really love it. yeah, juicy, 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 juicy. Another one that I don't have in my collection currently is the Armaf Club de Nuit. I sold that one. In general, that perfume just smells a little watered down, like a watered down rosy incense, and it's really weak. It just didn't wow me. For those that it did wow, you're lucky. It didn't make me feel sexy. It didn't make me feel like anyone that was around me when I was wearing it would think that I smell sexy, and so I just sold it. I've mentioned Fancy already, and I don't want to go on about it too much because I know a lot of other people on YouTube go on about it. This is straight up caramel. Like as you put your nose to it, you smell caramel. It's beautiful. The bottle is beautiful. I've spoken about this many times. Pear is in there as well. It's a sparkly caramel. I'm not a big fan of pear. I think I'm getting back into loving pear, but this pear in this makes it smell a little sparkly and nice, like a champagne or something. So I think the balance of it means that you can wear this during winter time because of the caramel. So maybe it will do really well like when it gets cold and you feel nice and cozy. But it can also be worn in the summertime because of that sparkly pear and the zestiness that comes out at the top, the fruitiness and everything. And I sleep in this sometimes as well because I love that dry down of the caramel. Yes, you get hit with the citrus, but the citrus doesn't like linger like very long. So yeah, this is raved about on YouTube a lot. You know that it smells creamy and milky and fresh, but still sweet. I think nothing really overpowers in this fragrance, but I will add to you that as much as I like it, there was something that wasn't sitting well with me, not on my skin, just with my nose. I was like, there's something about it that I don't know why I'm not like, oh my gosh, I love it. And I realized what it is. It smells a little synthetic to me. And especially after now having the sample of Baccarat Rouge, it definitely smells like that in the opening. The only thing is that this smells a little synthetic to me. Or opening a plastic package. That's what it probably smells like, plastic. You know, something like artificial like that. Like if I was opening a new Barbie doll package or something. I think that's what it is. It smells a little plasticky to me. Baccarat Rouge has a little bit more blend to it. It's a little bit more refined. You can tell when you smell this one and that this one was trying to be that. To the untrained nose, I can see how they would say this smells exactly the same, but that definitely blends a little better. I also think this would be a really good perfume to layer with a lot of other perfumes because the base is so forgiving or allowing. It allows you to mix it because it doesn't have all these fruits that's gonna clash with other perfumes. This perfume smells like it could be the base to many perfumes to add creaminess to it, creaminess and fluffiness and airiness. So I really do recommend this perfume, and I would say it's a very safe blind buy. You won't hate it, and it's nice. I wear this to bed as well. Sillage and projection and longevity, A1. Y'all ready for the star of the show? Because I've got my package here and I'm excited to smell it. I was wondering, should I wait until I have like more perfumes that are all boxed and I do an unboxing with all the perfumes? But I don't know. I think I'm gonna slow down on a few perfumes right now. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I'm almost a little nervous because I don't want it to be bad or smell cheap because the price tag. Y'all can send me a little sample for spending so much money on it. Okay, so what I have here is Gallagher Fragrances Wicked Good. Chocolate, Madagascar, vanilla, and tonka bean. I was on a chocolate hunt. And I just figured if I'm gonna get a chocolate fragrance that doesn't smell cheap, I might have to shell out some money on it. So we're hoping that this doesn't smell cheap, okay? So this will be my first impression with you guys. Comes like this. Looks like a little alcohol bottle, doesn't it? I'm not gonna wear straight up perfume that smells like chocolate on its own. I want it to layer, but I want it to be an expensive smelling chocolate. Please smell good, please smell good, please. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait. I'm getting something else. Wait. No, it's nice. I mean, I don't think you need to spend this much on a chocolate fragrance, but oh yes, this is chocolate, real chocolate. And it got a little kick to it too, like dark chocolate. Oh yeah. The other one, ooh, so my Choco Musk smells like cocoa tea, which you know just can smell cheap. My subscriber recommended this for me. It was on sale for $130. It's okay. It's okay. We're not gonna talk about how much it was on sale for. But it's normally I think it's normally like 200 and something. I've smelled a few chocolate fragrances and this smells like real chocolate. 1 to 2 sprays whenever I do wear a fragrance that I want to amplify the chocolate. It's good for what I want it to do. And I want it to feel bougie. I wanted to have a perfume in my collection that I'm like, oh, I can't really wear a lot of that. I just have to spritz, you know, a little something here, a little something there. And I'm happy with this. Obviously, I haven't worn it yet, so I don't know about the longevity. I don't know about the sillage. It smells like chocolate liquor. Yes, it does. Like a chocolate liquor drink. I'm happy I got it because it said that sometimes they go out of stock and they don't bring it back for a while because of the vanilla that he uses, and it's hard to source. So yeah, it smells like chocolate liquor. This might give certain perfumes like a bit of depth as well. It wouldn't just be like adding soft chocolate. So I guess I would save this to like nighttime if I was wearing those kind of gourmand fragrances. But then if I was wearing my daytime playful kind of gourmand fragrances with the chocolate, I would add my Choco Musk because it's cheap. Something about it makes me feel like I should use it sparingly and like it's a secret or something. I don't know. So that's it for this video. I hope it wasn't too long. I hope you got to see all the little perfumes in here. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and come back to another video. And shout out to all the new subscribers. I see you guys rolling in every day. Y'all rolling in. Like, thank you. See you guys in another video. See ya.